Okay. Here are some of the ways you can interact with WebAssign and thus better do your problems. You'll notice on the front page, on the front screen, there is a tab, Resources. There are two types of resources. One of them is called My Class Resources. This is what I've put in. Here's the syllabus. For each chapter, I prepared some comments. If you open it up, it will be a description of the chapter, and then I go through individual questions and how you might want to tackle them. It's going to be down here. I also will tell you about a nice program called Wolfram Alpha. This is wolframalpha.com, which will help you actually to do a bunch of the problems without hard computations. Under Resources, you'll also see TAN Resources. If you click this, you'll notice you have the different chapters in the book. If I click one tab, now the videos are going to, there's a nice set of videos that match this. But the lecture outlines are probably better for you. If you click a lecture outline, what you're going to get, if it comes, let's click it again. Oh, downloaded will be a PowerPoint slide, basically a PowerPoint presentation that actually, it's actually almost the entire book. It's a very, very well done set. So Cengage actually gave you almost the whole chapter. A lot of you who do not like to go through an entire book can actually go through these slides probably more quickly, and probably you could do the homework directly from these. Over here is your ebook. Open your ebook, and basically this is a PDF of the entire book. Page by page by page if you want. You know, what I advise you to do, though I know a lot of people will not have time, is basically read the chapter and then do your problems. You'll notice up here there's also a media tab. If you look at Chapter 1 Media, there are little pieces, like here's for the slope formula. And let me bring it in. You'll see a little video.
Calculation
it's another,
like this, and anytime
basically this is a duplicate of one of the videos from the resources that you saw before.
Anytime you're using a formula.
Okay, let me close these. Okay, now for the actual questions, let me go to question 8. Question 8 sort of will explain what you have for each individual question. It says, find the equation of the line that passes through the given points. And they give you 2 points. And, you know, there is a formula. First, you find the slope, and then you use what's called the y-intercept formula. But you'll notice here, read it, watch it, master it, and talk to a tutor. You will not have all of these tabs for each question. And there's something called Practice Another Version, which a lot of students use. Read it, takes you to a spot in the book, and you'll notice this takes you just to the beginning of the straight line segment, which basically talks about the topic of the particular question. Watch it, which you don't have all the time.
Find an equation of the line
is
that passes through the points
a video
2,
that more or less solves the same question. Now, you really won't have too many of these master it's, but when you do, it'll really help you with the question. Talk to a tutor. There is a tutor available. It's actually from Cengage. You have a limited number of tries with the tutor, but we also have tutoring for the course in the Math and Science Resource Center. Now, what if I really, more or less, don't want to waste one of my 5 tries? Something called practice another version. Basically, let me bring it into your screen. It's the same question with different numbers. So what if I said y equals 3x plus 1? I just made that up. I'll say grade this. It's wrong. Show the answer. Notice there's the answer, y equals 5x minus 2. The beauty of this is I can try again. Gives me a different set of numbers. Try again, a different set of numbers. So basically, I could practice the same question over and over again until I know how to do it. And then I can go to the original question and actually basically get the answer. A lot of students seem to like practice another version. If I actually did something like y equals 3x plus 1, which I assume is wrong, there are several things I could do. One is save the progress, which saves what you've done to WebAssign, but doesn't submit it. It doesn't count as one of the 5 trials, but you won't know if it's right or wrong. Or, this is one of the 5 tries. Y equals 3x plus 1. Click it. It's wrong. I've just wasted a try. Let's actually let's try y equals 7x minus 6. I think this may actually be right. This would be my second try. Let's submit the answer again. And lo and behold, you notice that I have this green check. That tells me I've gotten that question part right. And WebAssign now has my results. And basically, this is one of the ways that you can actually work with the different WebAssign ancillary materials, and this will help you to get everything right on the test. By the way, you're going to be graded on your homeworks and your quizzes. Everything is done through WebAssign.